fights are very expensive. A war is not something you, especially a conventional war. You know, a war between Kenya and Al-Shabaab is a different thing, because Al-Shabaab does not have tanks, does not have jets, doesn't have bombs. You know, yeah, you get, and then they do not have the taxpayers to fund them. So you start fighting a country like Kenya. First thing Kenya does is get people like Oliver and you who are below 35, all of you, army. Suddenly Kenya has 500 trained soldiers. Suddenly 500,000 rather trained soldiers. Now you have to deal with people who've been trained. You have to deal with their weapons. And then what happens? Interests show up. Right? So Egypt is competing with Libya. Libya is like, okay, you know what? Let's support Kenya. The States looks at this thing and says, you know what? Let's choose Egypt or whatever. So suddenly the confrontation becomes more expensive. So will Egypt ever fight a country that puts a dam on the river? No. But also, and worse, if they've not fought Ethiopia, what will they do when another country puts up a dam? Right? So if there was a political time to begin to really think about the western part of Kenya and damming those rivers and making sure there is no flooding, but also increasing access to water, important.